Today I'm surprising my parents with some slow cooker butternut squash mac and cheese. And it's vegan. Nom, 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 nom.
Smash the line.
First step, which you missed, was you just chop off the ends of both sides of this squash, put some fork holes in it, and then you're microwaving it for 3 to 4 minutes. Or your cat has done it in the oven before. And if you don't have any sort of heating utensil or appliance other than your slow cooker, you could actually just go without it. It just makes it easier to peel. So let's see just how easy this is to peel anyway. Yeah, that's not too bad as far as squashes go. Squashes are not the easiest. And this one is a little bit old. I looked up how long squashes last though, and it said like 6 months, and I was like, okay, well, it's not that old. And it didn't have these marks before, it's just like from the cooking. But trust me, it's fine. I did this before with a squash that looked just like this one, and it came out great. And I was actually surprised. Like, so Kat and I made this when she came to visit, and we expected it to be good, but it was like phenomenal. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna need to make a recipe of this because it was just so good. So I really like that this recipe is like pretty cheap. It's pretty healthy. The only kind of unhealthy thing is like there's 2 tablespoons of oil, which you might be able to just do without. I don't know. But for a video, I don't really want to test things out. I might like test things out on my own because I'm probably gonna make this again. Another thing that you could test out is if you don't have the time to cook for like 4 to 8 hours, you could probably do this in an Instant Pot. I just didn't do this in an Instant Pot because I don't know how to use Kara's Instant Pot. Probably someday I'll learn. But again, I didn't want to like test out something like that in a video. That's more for like when I'm not making a video. All the seeds are in this little bulb part, so I'm just gonna chop that like that. Chop this. This cuts really a lot easier than I microwaved it, so I definitely recommend that. And I'm just using like an ice cream scooper, scooping out the seeds. And then after this, you just have to chop it up, just cube it. The only thing that you're really gonna wanna pay attention to when you're cutting these is that they're around the same size, because you don't want some of them overcooked, other ones undercooked. So as long as they're roughly the same size, you should be good. And it's said to roughly chop them, I think like 1 inch or something like that, but I don't know, I guess that's 1 inch. Well, look, I said chop it really perfectly, but you know what, it's all right. You can get away with that. Just don't let the vegan police know. Keep it on the DL. And then, do your best to get it all in. You gotta chop this here onion. And I feel like if you just chop off one end, chop off the other end, cut it in half, then I find that the papery outside just comes off a lot easier. Is that what you do, Chris?
That's the proper way.
Wow. It's almost like you actually used to have to chop a lot of onions when I was a cook. So and I was teached how. All right, and then that's also what I was teached. That's how you chop an onion. You just go like that. It's supposed to be quartered, but I kind of missed it the first time. So shh. Again, don't tell the vegan police or my mom. Next step, 1/2 cup of cashews. And the cool thing about this recipe is you just kind of throw everything in. It's a really easy recipe. That's part of the reason I wanted to try this, because I was like, this looks super easy. It's like almost, it's one of those recipes that like it's almost so easy that you're like, I feel like I'm missing something. All right, so that's 1/4 cup, and then I think just like some spices after that and some oil. All right, so it says 1 garlic clove. So obviously I peeled 2 large ones. I would put more, but it's not supposed to be like a garlic mac and cheese. So 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary. That smells good. Putting in 1 teaspoon-ish. There we go, that's like a teaspoon-ish. 1/2 teaspoon, some nutmeg. I almost never use nutmeg, except for like maybe some like Christmas stuff. What about you, Chris?
Yeah.
Same thing? And apparently mac and cheese. It does add like a really nice subtle flavor though. Then we got 1 tablespoon salt, which this actually makes so much sauce, so it's really not that bad. And it says in the recipe, it says that you should use like 1 pound of pasta or noodles, but you could get away with like 2 pounds of noodles. Like it makes a lot of sauce. And The thing about this recipe too is like it just says use one butternut squash. You could use like a large one, a medium one. It's really hard to mess this recipe up. And 2 tablespoons of oil. And again, like I said, you might be able to get away with this without adding any. Maybe just add like 2 extra tablespoons of broth or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it would be fine without.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done stuff like that.
Okay. Well, next time when I'm not filming, I will give it a whirl. All right, now that we have shooked it, hopefully it doesn't explode everywhere when I open it. Oh, I dropped the cap. Oh well. Could use some seasonings on that cap. There we go. You know what? This is gonna get cooked, and it's also my family, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that.
Deal with it, fam.
All right. Final ingredient: 2 cups of broth. You probably could get away with water, but this will probably taste better because it's got more flavor. There we go. Then just turn it on either low for 8 hours or high for 4 hours, which is what we're gonna do because we want this done today. And then you go surprise your parents with some food. Crystal Ball. I know this is probably self-explanatory, but I also just mix this up before I really let her start cooking. And I used raw cashews this time. I think last time I want to say that I did not raw cashews, aka cooked cashews, because that's the only ones I had available. I didn't feel like going to the store, and it came out just fine. So, like I said, it's hard to mess this recipe up. Just sort of do close to what the recipe says. All right, kids, it's all done. We get a close up of this. The moment of truth. A lot of steam coming out. Chris, you make very good angel sounds. Oh, look how just cooked everything is. Like, it's so soft.
My eye!
My eye! Yeah, like this, everything's just so soft. All right, so, you could use a normal blender. I have one behind Chris, I think.
But an abnormal one.
Yeah. So the actual recipe, I think it says like do it in batches in like a Vitamix. I have a knockoff Vitamix. I could have done that, but I feel like it's even easier if you have an immersion blender. So I'm going off the rails and I'm using an immersion blender. So the important thing is making sure that it's submerged while you're using it. Otherwise, if it's up here, it goes everywhere. So just keep pushing it down. And I can even go to the second setting, the high speed setting. Woo! Go to ludicrous speed! And then you just go like this until it's all mushed up. This is what boiled macaroni elbows look like, in case you guys don't know. Chris and I are now trying to hustle to the store because my parents' store is about to close. As you can see, it's pretty dark out, so we're running to the store as quick as we can because I told Kara to stall because it's Sunday, so my mom is trying to get out there at 6, and I'm honestly surprised that my dad is still there, so we are trying to hustle to the store because Kara knows that we're bringing food, but my parents don't, because really I'm just surprising my parents anyway, so she's just my mole, but we gotta go.
Mole.
Alright, it's the moment of truth. We'll see if we're locked out. We're not.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone can just break in and give them food.
That's right. What'd you just say?
Oh no, my mom's armed with a clipboard.
Who would dare? You want some of this?
Oh, man.
No.
You want some of
Do you want some of this?
Yes, I do. I don't know
Okay.
what it is, but I want
Is
some.
Dad still here?
Repeat what
I
you just
didn't
said
see
before
his,
we
I didn't
came
see
in.
his vehicle.
Did I know you were coming?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is a surprise.
Surprise.
Kara, did he just leave?
Yeah.
Oh, because I asked Kara if he was still here, and she said,
I
yeah.
thought you meant stall him from going home because you were going there.
No, I meant saw him.
But you didn't specify.
I
There
know.
would have been no stalling. He's going home to take a nap. There would have been
Oh.
any stalling him. You,
All
That's
right.
what I did.
I never
was
saw
like,
him
no,
move so
there's
fast.
No stalling.
He
He's
became
tired.
Quick Steve again.
Yes, he
All right,
did.
do you know what I made?
I see macaroni. I'm
Okay.
hoping for
If I can.
cheese
Oh,
sauce.
I can't. It's
Need
stuck.
help?
It's stuck.
Here, try this.
Oh,
so much
well,
better.
Mom, you can tell me what you think it is.
I was hoping for cheese sauce. I'm hoping butternut squash cheese sauce.
Your mom's
Butter
good.
squash mac and cheese.
Oh,
And I do
yeah.
have a ladle, but it's in the car. I've only got 2 hands, family curse and all. It's the whole thing.
I am fresh out.
Yeah, me too.
Golly, look at this neat little
You guys
table
got
we
bowls
have
here? Because otherwise we
Of
might just
course.
be eating out of that thing.
Oh yeah, we'll just have a family thing.
And I believe what Craig said right when we were coming in. He's like, I hope it's not locked, and he opened it. And he goes, yes. Anybody could just break in and give them food.
Well, I was almost gonna go get my baseball bat.
Oh, but you had a clipboard.
I had a clipboard. That's good enough. Because you can hit somebody right here with a clipboard. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of you can do lots
Throw
of
some
damage.
candy at him.
Yes, I could read the numbers off at them. Yeah. 00237. That's my SKU. What do you got?
guys were going to their house and you're going to
I thought that was too, and then you said that they were still here, so. I don't have keys to your car.
Oh, that's right, because it's not.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oddly enough, your dad and I are not always at the same place at the
Oh yeah,
same
that's
time.
what like Kara said that
I
he was still
can't
here,
stall
and I
him.
was like, he's still at the store. I was like, on a Sunday this late. I was like, okay, good timing. And then we booked it here, and then he's gone.
Yep. Quick Steve.
Standing muckadoo.
That's what they wanted.
What do you call it when it's a standing muckadoo? Cocktail party muckadoo?
I'm not gonna do on stilts.
standing.
Muckadoo.
Standing muckadoo.
Okay.
Well, we can't call it a muckadoo if Dad's not here.
True.
Just
Muckadoo-doo.
a standing mukbang. Chris and I already had some at the
Nice
house.
and creamy. Nicely seasoned.
Can you pick out the ingredient that you wouldn't expect to be in mac and cheese?
Nutmeg.
Whoa, she got
She's
it.
good.
Today I am.
It's an interesting spice to add to mac and cheese, but I feel like it actually works pretty well.
I was watching something on Rachel Ray the other day when I was getting my tires checked at Big Four Tire. And she said something about she had to touch nutmeg to, I think, when making mac and cheese. She was making it was very un-vegan.
It was foreshadowing
It
for
was.
this.
Right.
Me and
Now,
Rachel Ray
speaking
are in
of
cahoots.
foreshadowing, you guys almost got busted. Okay. You told me not to look at the YouTube channel. Is that why?
Yeah.
Because
But I wasn't sure if they were doing some live stream.
on a whim, I wanted to show Melanie your Instagram post that about 10 years.
Oh yeah.
So I showed her that post, but the first thing that came up was you guys going, "We're live."
And I was like, don't watch that.
I go, "Why is it raunchy?"
I was like, yeah. Just don't watch it.
I was like, but I was just on Instagram, like you guys going, "You're live," because I was just gonna put it on my phone and
Yeah.
watch it. But that's all
Was
it
it
was.
for this?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't
It
know.
was
I
just
was
for
like,
Chris's channel. We made pizza too,
Okay.
but we ate it.
What else did you do with it?
No, I
Share
mean
it
like
with-
we didn't
Right.
leave it for you guys.
what kind of za?
Healthy za.
Yeah, healthy.
It was like flatbread with peppers, onions, tomatoes, and like some
Tofu.
Parmesan. Yeah, tofu and like spices, and then Parmesan cheese. It was vegan, the cashew and nooch. So it was like pretty healthy. Parm cheese.
I grabbed some
Tofu.
pita bread today
Tofu?
that
tofu.
was wheat and oatmeal and flax. I'm gonna try making pizzas out of that. Nobody said I couldn't, and I asked around at all these. They were just kind of like ran away from me.
That sounds like Aldi workers.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I think because I was asking weird questions.
Mm.
Wait, none of that ever happened.
So you tried this. What do you think of it?
I think it's really good.
Oh, I was like, I had made it with Kat the first time we made it when she was visiting, and like, we thought it was gonna be good, but I loved it. And
Oh, it's so
still love
creamy,
it.
and that's what you're after.
Yeah. And it's not that. It's like there's 2 tablespoons of olive oil in it for the whole thing, so not too
How do you
much.
prepare the squash?
You actually just so you microwaved it, chop off the ends, fork some holes in it, microwave it for like 3 to 4 minutes, and the only reason you really do that is so that you can,
Get the skin off.
use the peeler.
Peel it.
That's the word. So
Skin
you can peel
remover?
it. Yeah, so you can, skin it alive even better.
It's like a slasher.
And,
flip.
Sounds awful.
Yeah. And then you just cube it up into like inch pieces and just put it in the slow cooker. Everything you just throw it in the slow cooker. So you probably could have done it with the Instant Pot. Probably a lot
no,
faster.
that would never work.
No, never.
We've never had a mukbang with a window shade open. Anybody could see us.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Embarrassing.
The lady across the street, I saw her at all these today. Sometimes she goes, "Girl, I don't know how you do it."
For what?
I said, "What? Your car is always there." Oh, well, yeah. I said, "I eat a lot of vegetables. Look at my cart." There's cauliflower, squash, spinach, all the good stuff.
Those 3 main
The
food
cauliflower was a little bit of an impulse purchase, but it was a produce pick for
And then
$1.79
mac
a
and
head.
cheese.
groups. I wonder if it's cauliflower mac and cheese. Probably not as good as butternut squash mac and cheese.
Yeah.
but-
Chow
What do you think of
Chow
both?
makes
Huh?
cauliflower mac and cheese, right? No, not Chow. Some other company makes. I can't remember what.
Not chow.
Sweet Earth or something.
Sweet Earth.
It was okay. Wasn't like.
Yeah.
What if you made it homemade?
Oh, I'm sure it'd be
What
great.
if you did cauliflower and the butternut squash?
I might have an unpopular opinion, but I feel like companies are just trying to put cauliflower in anything, and just like sometimes it's just like just relax. Maybe use another ingredient.
Cauliflower cereal.
You don't need to put cauliflower in everything.
Yeah.
Cauliflower Cheerios. That's going to be the next thing. For breakfast. Cauliflower for breakfast.
Cauliflower and vegetables.
that's
Cauliflower
weird.
broccoli. This year broccoli's made out of cauliflower.
Well,
You
I
can
guess I
break
could.
him anytime you want and do
Yeah,
this.
I was gonna say. I guess I should let you guys just get back to eating without a camera in your face. So
Yeah,
I'm almost done.
yeah, me too.
that'll be good for my arms.
So before I tell you guys to subscribe to my channel and stuff like that, you should check out all the chocolate stuff, the vegan chocolate stuff my parents have at their store. They got vegan chocolate chunks, potato chip bark, chocolate covered Oreos, chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered vegan marshmallows. They're dandies. Chocolate covered pecan brittle. That's probably my favorite one, is the chocolate covered pecan brittle. And Chris really likes the pecan clusters, right? And the almonds.
Yeah, I do.
He really likes the
Did you hear about
clusters.
the chocolate covered pecan brittle?
Yes, I did.
I tried it.
I haven't tried it, but yeah, I heard about it.
How did you feel about that?
I feel that anything coated in
I might have a
chocolate
little piece in my treat drawer.
is good. Oh wow!
Do you have a treat drawer?
Just break
Just
a
take
piece off.
it. That's it. Take it.
Well, I
insist.
think you're like trying to eat healthy most of the
I
that's what you
am,
mean?
but-
yeah,
Give the rest
so,
to Craig then.
yeah, I'll volunteer to eat the rest.
Okay, so peanut brittle, chocolate,
Pecan.
pecan,
Even better.
pecan brittle.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting taste. It's really good. I like it coated in chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even more gooder.
Everything's better covered in
This is
chocolate.
really good chocolate too.
Yeah.
Did you hear we have a vegan specialist now?
He told me, Brad.
Yeah. So now we're more likely to have vegan stuff more often.
Awesome.
Yes.
So,
you heard
My
that?
goal is to fill that bottom shelf all the way across.
yeah, that'd be pretty great.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess we're gonna get back to eating. So don't forget to subscribe to Chris's channel as well as my channel. I got some other videos on my channel too. You should check out. Okay, bye.